Also ich sitze hier mit Nito, meinem Guide, den habe ich auch schon das letzte Mal getroffen und ich habe ihn diesmal wieder gebucht, weil er einfach super Erfahrung hat, die Tiere zu sehen und die Tiere zu spotten. Und ja, ich wollte ihn euch jetzt mal vorstellen und Nito stellt euch jetzt auch mal Corcovado vor. So I just said that you are the guide, we know each other from last year, so I already booked you last year on our tour. And yeah, I was amazed by the experience I made. So now I was wondering if you might introduce yourself to us.
Mm-hmm. Hi everyone, my name is Dionisio Paniagua, best known as Nito. I am a tour guide I grew up in the south of Costa Rica, and I have been living and working in the Osa Peninsula for over 20 years as a nature guide, in Corcovado National Park specifically.
So what is Corcovado like? So what makes Corcovado so special, and what is actually Corcovado?
Corcovado is one of the, or I would say the best of the national parks of Costa Rica. It's located in the Southern Pacific and is the best protected area of the country. I had to say that I have been traveling extensively in the Amazon, especially in South America, and I have never found a place like Corcovado in terms of the amount of species that you can see in one day. Like, for example, I have been in the Peruvian Amazon forest for a month, and I saw a lot, but it took me like a whole month to see that amount of wildlife. But in Corcovado, I can see it in 1 day or 2 days or even 3 days, it takes me like 1 month in South America. I don't want just to show off saying that Corcovado is better than any other place, but honestly, the biodiversity in this place is so high and is so concentrated that in a small area you can see a huge amount of wildlife.
Ja, das ist amazing. Also es ist wirklich unglaublich, also dass Corcovado auf einem ganz kleinen Fleck ganz viele Tiere hat und Fauna und Flora hier unglaublich groß ist. Also welche Tiere kann man hier ungefähr erwarten? Also was kann man an Tieren erwarten? So which animals you can expect kind of to be sure? I mean, yeah, you never can be sure, it's not a zoo. Also es ist kein Zoo hier, man kann nicht sagen, du siehst auf jeden Fall Tapire. So you never can say, yeah, you will definitely see tapirs, but what kind of animals can you expect to see?
Well, normally the species that you have a very high possibility to see are the 4 kinds of monkeys that we have in the country. This is one of the best places in the country to see them. Also the 2 types of wild pigs, the tamandua anteater, agoutis, coatis, and the tapir. Tapir is usually the highlight for most of the tourists that come to Corcovado, because everywhere else in the country, to see tapir, you have to be extremely lucky because it's an animal that is strictly nocturnal, that spend most of the daytime sleeping. But in Corcovado, the tapirs are so habituated to human beings that you normally have the pleasure to enjoy tapirs walking in the day, feeding in the day, or sleeping. And also we have a very density of tapirs in the park because since the park was created like 50 years ago, this place has been protected and hunting has been not allowed for a very long period of time. So the tapir population keeps increasing and increasing, that now is very common to see them in the park. Your possibilities to see tapirs, I would say, is like 90%, especially if you spend the night in the park.
Und ja, für viele Deutsche oder viele Europäer fragen sich sicherlich, ist das irgendwie gefährlich, in den Dschungel zu gehen, oder ist das irgendwie sicher, kann man das machen, kann da jeder hin? So I think a lot of Germans and Europeans have the same question, like, is it dangerous to go to this jungle, go to Corcovado, or can everybody go, or is it accessible to everybody?
Corcovado is a very friendly place. I have many friends that always ask me if I am afraid of being in the jungle. I have to say that I feel so safe here because, first of all, the animals are very habituated to human beings. They like to hang out around of us, and the nature is friendly. You don't have to be worried about anything. Of course, we have snakes that are highly poisonous, but they are very rare to see. They are normally active at night. You barely see one. So I've been working here in 20 years, and I cannot say that somebody has been hurt by any kind of wildlife. So the animals like us. The animals want to be close to us. And the good thing about Corcovado, and I have to say that, is that we don't feed animals. We try to keep nature in touch. So the good thing here is you can be surrounded by a family of quad and they can be right there eating, but none of them is going to come to beg for food because they never have had access to our food. And we are very strict at that. We don't let any tourists to feed them, because we understand that the animal had to feed only on their on the nature food, and keeping the animals like that, we guarantee that we're going to see animals for years, because the animals keep doing really well, and you can really enjoy it in their natural habitat without interfering with their habits.
Ja, was muss man denn nach Corcovado mitbringen, wenn man hier hingeht? Muss man da irgendwelche Voraussetzungen haben? So, do you need to bring something special when you come here? Do you need to have something? Or?
Well, if you want to visit Corcovado, there are different ways to do it. Like for example, Corcovado has 6 stations. 4 of them are open to the tourists, and 1 of them you can spend the night. And if you want to spend the night in Sirena, which is something that I highly recommend you, because this experience is really amazing, to wake up in the morning, listen to the howler monkeys howling, having the chance to do a morning walk to see the sunrise on the beach, or even stay on the beach to see the sunset. This is the best place to have like the whole experience of being in the jungle in a beautiful place. And you basically don't have to bring many things, because when you book the night to stay here, you normally have the meals included, you have the bedding included, and you just have to bring your personal things, like whatever you would need. But normally meals and accommodation is included when you stay here, and you also will come with a guide, which will be happy to show you this amazing wildlife that we have in Corcovado.
Also wenn ihr auch daran Interesse habt, nach Corcovado zu kommen, könnt ihr das über Circus Tours buchen. Und ja, Nito, wo könnte man dich denn noch erreichen? So where people can find you on the internet, or they can see what you are doing.
Yeah, if you really would like to visit Corcovado, feel free to contact us. I own a small tour operator with my family. We are a family business that we started like 12 years ago. And thanks to Corcovado, we were able to bring incomes into my family. We were farmers before. None of us had any stable job, but thanks to the travel agency that we started, now more and more members of the family are working in the business. And we will be more than happy to help you to have this amazing rainforest experience in Corcovado. Feel free to contact us, and we happily will help you to live and to come to this amazing place, and you never are going to forget this experience.
Ihr könnt Nito auch auf TikTok folgen, wenn ihr das wollt. Nito ist auch auf TikTok und auch auf Instagram. So you're on TikTok and on Instagram if you want to contact him or find him there.
If you want to find me, you can follow me up in TripAdvisor or TikTok, like Costa Rica Guide, or my Instagram is Nito Guide CR. And feel free to contact me. You can watch my videos in TikTok if you use TikTok. By the way, I started doing TikToks like during the pandemic time, and it became an amazing tool to do environmental education. I really don't care to make money in TikToks. I really care to be able to educate people and to help people to fall in love with this amazing place that we have here.
Yeah, and you really feel that, so he's really into what he's doing. So yeah, we had an amazing experience. Also this time I brought my cousin Laura, and I think I also got infected with the jungle fever, and we both loved it again. Had a totally different experience, had an amazing experience, met awesome people here, and there are really, really nice people around. So yeah, it was amazing. So thank you, Nito, for guiding us and for making the interview with me. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome, and we wait for you here in Corcovado.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, würde ich mich natürlich über ein Like und Subscribe freuen.